Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. This week in our Torah portion, we begin the epic battle between God and Pharaoh. God has signaled out Moses and made him the leader, and through Moses, God will bring forth the plagues, the 10 plagues that we recount at Passover each year, and eventually the plagues will lead to the freedom for our people. But in the preparation for that, Moses turns to God and says, God, I can't do this alone. I stutter, I can't speak properly. And he asks God for help. And God says, your brother Aaron will be your partner. Now that part actually, where the two come together, was in last week's Torah portion. But in this week's portion, as we begin, we see the value of siblings. And it's that value that is so easy to overlook, but is so important not just for Moses and Aaron, but for all of us. Aaron and Moses find a way to work as a unit. Siblings, we all know us better than anyone else. We spend more of our lifetimes with our siblings than we do with either our parents or our children or our spouses. Our siblings know us throughout the whole duration of our life. And yet, too easily we allow ourselves to separate from our siblings, to let minor squabbles become major disagreements. Moses and Aaron teach us that the beauty of siblings, the beauty of lifelong partners, lifelong fellow travelers, is that we can trust each other, that we know each other deep down, that we can journey together, that we can struggle together, and that we can ultimately overcome together. And it's the beauty of that message, the power of siblings, and the joys and the challenges that siblings face, that I think gives us an important message to live with. Now, not all of us are blessed to have siblings, but those of us who do have siblings know what joys can come from siblings, but also what challenges siblings can present. And those of us who don't have siblings know that there is something about that kind of close relationship that can be replicated and that can be valued tremendously. You know, I just got back from Israel, and one of the highlights of the trip for me was that one of my sisters traveled with us. And it was an extraordinary moment for both of us as siblings to travel the land together and to learn from and with each other. And I hope on this Shabbat of Moses and Aaron coming together and forming a partnership, that you'll know some of that joy that my sister Debbie and I experienced, and that you'll turn to your siblings, whether you've spoken to them a lot recently or not, and reach out to them and say, I need you to be my partner in life. I need you to be there. Just as the two of you united to go against your parents when you wanted that new object or item, it's important to unite again and to find the value and the love and the joy of sharing life with somebody who knows you from the beginning and will be there till the end. I hope to see you around the temple this week. We have lots of exciting things going on. Services Friday evening are at 7:30. We have our Sushi Shabbat, which begins around 6:30, and we have a Tat Shabbat at 6. On Saturday, we have Shabbat morning Torah study at 10, and then services at 11. We have a wonderful program as part of the Goldenberg Cultural Series at 1, where we have a chance to hear music made from all sorts of everyday objects and then make music of our own. And in the coming week, our Scholars Series continues with Sarah Wolbeck on Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. For now, though, I wish you a Shabbat of peace, of joy, and I wish for you the kind of satisfaction and beauty that comes from living a life with siblings. Shabbat Shalom. I'll see you at the temple.